Hello, today we are looking at the top 10 worst ever Spider-Man games. Like always, this list has been compiled using review aggregator Metacritic.
What if I told you that I've got the answer?
In 10th place is Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions for the PC. PC Gamer says, an attempt at delivering 4 imaginative Spider games at once ends up delivering a single, disappointing one. And Gamers.at says, if you like the Spider-Man universe and don't expect good storytelling or a sandbox style of freedom to move, then you'll have fun. If you don't expect a safe landing, then I'm a great pilot. Up next is Spider-Man 2 for the PSP.
But it turns out that Mysterio is one of the escaped prisoners, and I have shots of Spider-Man capturing him.
Mysterio? Isn't that a breakfast cereal?
3D Avenue say, Tobey Maguire looks more like the bizarre love child of himself and Jerry Seinfeld. Thunderbolt says, the character models in the cutscenes look embarrassingly poor, with Tobey Maguire looking fat.
Man, if I'd forgotten that, I would have missed MJ's play tonight.
Up next is Ultimate Spider-Man for the Game Boy Advance. And Insanity says, fighting becomes repetitive incredibly quickly, little to no replay value. And Nintendo Power says, it doesn't stand out in any significant way. I know what that feels like. In 7th place we have Spider-Man, Friend or Foe. My Gamer says, nothing but broken gameplay created to make a quick buck from the ignorant consumer. And Worth Playing say, virtually every aspect of this blatant grab for cash is flawed in some significant way. In 6th place is The Amazing Spider-Man. The Sixth Axis say, the technical flaws and shortcomings that occur could potentially diminish your enjoyment. Whereas IGN say, once the bugs start popping up, the experience starts to become as infected as the civilians Spider-Man fights to rescue. Spider-Man Web of Shadows is next.
Hold on, something's up. Oh no, not her.
PC Gamer UK says, dull, repetitive missions and a whiny hero. Super, this ain't. And PC Format says, aims for a sandbox GTA style open environment, but has neither the verve nor the technical ability to pull it off. In 4th place is Spider-Man 3 for the PlayStation 2.
So you can count me out, freak.
I wasn't offering you a choice.
GameSpot is not kind, saying, a depressing combination of ugly to look at and dull to play. Whereas IGN say, the game takes liberties with the plot and packs shoddy controls, terrible graphics, and lame voiceovers. Nobody sets out to create a lame voiceover, believe me.
Daddy!
Honey.
Moving on to the top 3, we have Spider-Man Edge of Time.
This is a bad idea. It'll be the last I ever have.
Dark Station say, Edge of Time is all around an extremely mediocre brawler. And IGN say, as a finished product, it just feels rushed.
Hey, Hall Monitor, give me a pass! Oh, you gotta be kidding! Now I gotta what, go in after him?
In 2nd place we have The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Someone's planted a bomb!
The Globe and Mail say, the worst part is, the devs have broken the cardinal if it ain't broke don't fix it rule by messing with the one thing that made its previous games enjoyable, web swinging. And Pure Xbox say, a surplus of technical hindrances and poor design choices.
The Shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
And so we reach number 1. What is the worst Spider-Man game ever made? It is in fact the PC version of Spider-Man 2.
Hey, he's taking my car!
Wait right here. I'll find a phone and call the police.
Peter Parker, you are one strange boy.
Action Trip say, This game can be completed from start to finish in 2 hours. I am not joking. PC gamers say, it's a waste of everyone's time, a colossal disappointment.
If you hadn't shown up, I don't know what would...
Thank me later, will ya? You gotta get out of here now.
Gotcha, you menace.
Taking Mary Jane was a big mistake, Hawk.
Computer Games magazine say, it's terrible. This is just the sort of game that gives movie licensed titles a bad name. And finally IGN say, you'll actually be glad to have finished the game so you can return it or burn it and move on with your life.
I hope you don't spend too much time cutting classes.
Of course not. I'm a model student. Sorry, I don't feel well. Will you excuse me?
Of course, honey. I'll be right here.
Thanks for watching, and please, don't have nightmares.
And you were wasting your time with me, when you should have been catching the train!
Real cute, Fishbowl. I take it he's at the train station. I can still make it.
Never!